Welcome to another episode of Midwest Outdoorsman, and today I'm going to tell you about what I did to organize my terminal tackle. If you've seen my Christmas unveiling video, go watch that first, and you'll see that I got two 3600 Plano boxes and a bunch of hooks and weights and other stuff to add with my other terminal tackle. And if you've seen my terminal tackle video that I made, it's one of my first videos, go watch that, and you see that I had all of my tackle organized in either these little power bait containers. The taller ones are like old medicine bottles that I put tape around and marked stuff on them. So I really didn't like that because it took up the whole front pouch of my Bass Pro's 370 qualifier bag, so like the big one and the mesh one in the front. So I got the two 3600 boxes that two of them will fit in the front big zipper pouch in the front. So now I have my terminal tackle, and those two boxes fit in this compartment. And now in the front, where I also had stuff, I have most of my tools. I have the lighter I use to burn the tips of my tag end, so that keeps the line from slipping out. I have just emergency spare, whatever, Swiss Army knife. Then in those pockets I have my split ring pliers. In the middle I have two clippers, one just regular plier, and one where it's a clipper with an jig eye hole puncher, because everybody has had a jig that's been painted over the eye and can't poke it out. And then I have my forceps and another one and my scissors. So now that's all right easy in the front. Then with the terminal tackle, I spent a lot of time organizing and all that, and so I have mainly a hook box that has a few weighted hooks, and I think it has a couple other odds and ends, such as like my punch stops, and then my inline spinner in case fish are schooling, and then my other one is my weight box and my jig head box, a shaky head, spot remover, stuff like that. So I'm going to show you all of what it looks like. And if you haven't seen my tips and tricks video to see how to keep the hooks and stuff from sliding out of the compartment, that's what this is. It's a piece of mesh foam that I used with spray adhesive and it's snug up and tight. And this I doubled, so it's super tight. And so I have just my wide gap hooks from 1 to 5/0. I got my punch stops. Then I have my offset worm hooks to 1/0 to 5/0. Then I have 1/0 and 2/0 octopus hooks. One size of flipping hooks. I just got the average size because flipping you're going to want something that's heavy. Then I have my wobbling head or football heads. I have my weighted swim bait hooks for either swim baits or the Rage rig. I have the inline spinner, and then I have these, what I can't remember, but I got them in the mystery tackle box. One time I got one size, and another got a little bit bigger size, so I put those there. Over here, this box is super, super heavy, but especially right on this half. But I have all my lead bullet weights from 1/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce, 3/8, 1/2 ounce. Then I have two 1 ounce tungsten and a 1 1/4 ounce tungsten. I bought those, if you see my Christmas, what I bought with my Christmas money and stuff like that. I was on a budget and I didn't have a ton of money to buy a ton of tungsten because tungsten's expensive. Then I have my 3/4 ounce steel bullet weights that I have had for a while. I got my drop shot weights, both 1/4 ounce. I have ball, and then I have cylindrical. I have 16th ounce finesse weights for the Mojo rig, stuff like that. 1/8 ounce shaky head, 1/4 ounce shaky head, 1/4 ounce spot remover. All of these are 1/4 ounce, just jig heads, different colors that I got for Christmas. I'll use on grubs. Got a couple of the jig heads that I've gotten in the mystery tackle box, and those are a couple jig heads and jigs that I've got in the mystery tackle box, and then just like red and pink ones that were just odds and ends. So that's now how I'm going to store my terminal tackle now. It's a lot easier. I already like it a ton better than those bottles, because sometimes I'd grab the wrong bottle and okay, fix that later. I'd grab the wrong bottle. Here, let me look so you guys are looking at me. Sometimes I'd grab the wrong bottle and it'd be a pain in the butt, and I'd have to go back and whatever, and this just big pain in the butt, not super organized. And if you haven't noticed, I have the hooks labeled, I have the weights labeled, and in the certain point where there's a size hook and a weight, I labeled both on the label, because if you can see that, it's a 5/0 hook and it's a 3/8 ounce weight, and it's a 4/0 hook with a 1/8 ounce weight. So I went to the hassle of even doing all of that. So that's my terminal tackle update, how I'm storing it and all that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, even if you really didn't, I don't know, I'm kidding. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button down below. Have a happy new year. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Hope you got a ton of cool stuff for fishing, hunting, camping, hiking. And remember, go out, go fishing, share your experience with other people. And as always, have a great day.